only 2/3 of you know me, but I graduated last quarter, and so yeah, I don't go here anymore, but I still try to come to camp. Yeah, I joined camp last school year in the middle of winter, and my greeting was a splash of water in my face. And I'll get to that story later. It's kind of a point, but before I came to camp, I didn't really think about my life very much less my faith. So here's what my life used to look like. Monday through Friday, I would go to school, eat lunch, and then go back home. And then at home, I would turn on my computer and start wasting my life away on anime and games. Which I still do, by the way. And then on the weekends, I would do exactly the same, but school is just replaced with more anime and games. I didn't watch it yet. I have a lot to catch up on, but where am I? And then on Sunday, I'd go to church, but usually I'd sleep. I would always sleep through service, like almost every time. I cannot stay awake, but worship is always good. I've always been down for a good worship, and I always feel God's presence whenever I do. But it's only during worship, and never throughout my life, throughout the week. I need the double space. So that was my first year of college here at UWT. So when the second year started, I tried to get a little bit more involved. A friend of mine, Chris Vargas, told me to join FOSA, which I did, but I didn't really stay. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still part of it, but I don't show up anymore because it was during the lunch hour, and my classes were in the afternoon, and I didn't want to wake up an hour earlier just to get to FOSA, so I just kind of stopped going. And I joined through the involvement fair, but also at the involvement fair, I saw Cam's booth. And a little story, if any of you know Hall Kang, he's a high school friend. He's also one of the OG officer guys from last year. We were on a Discord call just randomly, and he mentioned something about Cam, and I was like, oh, cool. It kind of just passed over my head, but I didn't think about it until a few months later, and then when I finally decided to come, I came to Cam for the first time, week 5 of winter quarter, I think, and where am I? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, and I came. Only because, okay, here's another funny story. The week before, I saw Stella Hahn's story. I don't know, did Stella ever come to Cam? Yeah, I saw her story, and I saw a bunch of people from TJ, like Faith and Chanel and stuff. So I'm like, whoa, there's some people I know here. And so when I came, I was surprised to see such a tight-knit community, like a Christian community on campus that exists, Since then, I just been spending time a lot. And slowly, I saw more and more of God working through community. And community is kind of like the point of my little talk, my little nugget. And, it's kind of inspired me to see such love going through just interactions between people. And inspired me to look deeper into what being Christian means outside of church, and just apply it to how I live. And also, I grew up Christian, so it's like going to church was like a chore. But since I joined camp, I've been kind of enlightened. I don't want to say enlightened, but my eyes were opened, and I became more aware of God and His works And if there's one thing that I learned about being Christian my whole life is that God works through people, and where is it? Definitely taking that to heart. So, yeah. One piece of advice is just to always seek interactions with people, no matter how small or how large. Just always seek community, always seek people in general. Because solitude can be good at times, but I've definitely found more joy interacting with people than any of the anime games that I've.
High school host club.
I don't know what that is. Second point, not totally related, is kind of what opposite of what Matthew said about knowing your limits. Don't do nothing, because I have done nothing, and it sucks. So definitely, because and definitely do stuff that'll fill your resume, because I did nothing, and I'm still struggling until today, because my resume is completely empty. So definitely look for campus jobs, leadership positions for Cam or something, something you can put on your resume, because that's always good. Yeah, that's all I got. My second time at camp, and afterwards it was men's outing. And then all of a sudden the girls showed up, and then we all went to Tower Lanes. Half of us went bowling, half of us went mini golfing. And what we did was, the losing team in mini golf, we split in two. The losing team had to have some sort of punishment based on our putting scores. And so I was on the losing team, and I just got splashed with water on my face, and that was my first cam event, basically.